People
6.5.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can blame you for that.
Oh man, I've got like kimchi bread.
Oh, wow. Okay, I need that.
Nothing quite like there's nothing quite like kimchi stuff.
I cleaned it here. I swear.
Yeah, and then in 64, like, it happened for 10 hours.
There, you have a table there because it's just cereal.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
There's so much.
I have the old layout.
Just smash it down on one of those N64 cards.
That's my problem.
These look useless.
Let's sweep these out of the way, like bring it up.
Sam, that's what made that. Just see
So
$5 for that. Alright, these are back up.
Here.
Does it have the, yeah, I need wires.
Here. Is that who's Ness is that?
Could you grab my No More Heroes disc beside the Wii, please?
Essentials wires.
Does it go in this case?
No, in this case. I have it in my hand.
Oh, okay.
Essentials.
Thank you.
Power plug.
There you go. That there is some case.
Maybe.
There one.
I'm just gonna Febreze the room a bit.
By all means, man, it was a little bit ripe in here when I.
Some crazy taxi.
There was some crazy bus going.
Crazy
on.
bus. My bad.
Don't diss the bus.
Don't diss that bus.
Ah.
Don't insult it by calling it that crazy taxi game.
So how many donations have we had since?
Yeah, or the bus will diss you.
It's
It's about 6:30 anyway.
Alright, let's get that over.
Oh, I had this.
Oh, we need a table?
We have me in my head. This right here. Oh, that.
How long of the game is Rayman?
It's about 2 hours and 15 minutes, roughly.
Is it a platform? Wait,
Yeah.
2D?
2D.
Okay.
It's more interesting than Rayman 2 to watch. I will say that much. For everyone who's like, God,
Do
that's
you want to sit in the
Rayman
middle
2?
or on the side?
Well, I enjoyed Rayman 2. I don't know if I can.
Ow.
You okay?
No, it didn't actually hurt.
He was more worried about dropping his laptop for him.
I'm gonna join you on the couch here.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. There's no way I could possibly troubleshoot it from here. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I can put someone... I don't know. You know the laptop sound issues?
No.
Hey, just let me know when you're starting so I can be good.
Alright, we'll do it.
We don't have to start simultaneous. So, I mean, you can
Nah,
go
yeah.
and... Alright.
It'll be soft.
I don't know. What do you say? It's loud. Let's turn that down. Anyone know where the volume on this is?
It's on the top.
This game has a great intro cutscene.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking I might just let the intro cutscene run, just so people understand the story of this game.
You totally should.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm completely in the way here. For people coming in.
Alright guys, hey, this is Spike the Cheetah, bringing to you a speedrun of Rayman Origins. I'll do my best to kind of explain the concept of the game as we go. But for now, enjoy.
Alright, that's all taken care of. Sorry about that stream. There's my wife.
Smoking monkey.
Good choice.
Yeah. And that looks... Alright. Oh, God. Yeah, my notes are in IRC.
What?
Goody wants to know who smells bad in the room.
We don't want him to name any names. Even if we knew,
Don't
Doing
worry,
one name
they're
names.
gone.
I'm just kidding. Alright, no, this is not going to be single segment. I will die. Possibly many times. I'm only using my notes because when I practice that, it's way too much stuff.
Alright, UA, I'm going to start my timer here in about 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. He actually started like as soon as he started whatever hour said it.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Just leave it then.
Well, not too late. I already reset it.
I'll start. We go. Okay. Alright, guys, this is Rayman Origins.
This is Rayman loading screens.
Yep. Hope you enjoyed. This is on the Wii version. This has pretty much the worst loading times, but that's what I own, and that's what I practiced on, so... Hopefully at a future marathon we won't have to do it on these slow load screens.
Do you know what other platforms it's on?
It's on everything. It's for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Wii. It's coming out for the 3DS, PlayStation Vita, it's already out. Vista. And it's out. Just came out for the PC about 2 months ago.
Yeah, okay.
And is it a donations made?
Essentially, it's going to play through a secret Monkey Island.
So this is curious, because we didn't really
Not there, so if anyone wants to see
Is that the
that.
Secret of Monkey Island?
Essentially, it's going to play through it on the big screen out here.
First time or what?
She's
No,
great.
she's played through it before.
Oh, okay.
Just for entertainment value.
That's good stuff. All right, I'm going to start my timer pretty soon too.
And that's you,
All right, so 3, 2, 1, now. Let's see how this goes. I don't really do this for real time. Oh wow! I totally jumped there. Only I didn't hit the A button.
How's the chat?
Like, I wasn't even close.
We've got two different games going on.
I'm going to figure that out. So at least they were before. I don't know that now.
Unfortunately, one of them is not Crazy Mess.
The screen is like really blue.
Well, I've got a pretty good game
It's got all kinds of
coming
crazy
up in a little bit.
Mostly blue. Just like super bright blue. And then
I think the saturation is totally messed up.
super high. Maybe it's so he can do that pixel trick.
What?
I saw it turn down the Rayman sound.
Uh-oh, we just got G-Line.
What?
All of our IRC connections just died.
Oh, not mine.
Okay, alright, tell people to get off of IRC if they're out there, please. Like, tell them to get out of IRC.
That's right, that guy's reading SMW chat, so, yeah.
Oh, which would be
our one thing.
It's going to be really bad escape.
Whatever it's called, expired.
We lost our.
Yeah, it was supposed to last until Thursday, but I guess it didn't.
Okay, so I was logging in myself then.
So they limit you to the number of IRC connections?
No, it's from the house. Like,
Yes.
All the IPs here. You can't like have any things in the chat.
right. I forget what the limit is.
What you can make me do? You can't make me do anything.
Anyway.
I want to shout outs to Minion for that awesome RBO text. I know, right?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, we got 6 donations so far. We got Benjamin Schreiber, Owner Stream, and you should play this Ninja 2, like you promised me way back when the Super Marathon was happening. So the promise has been fulfilled, apparently.
Shout outs to Fiesel, who unfortunately couldn't join us here at SGDQ. Also, he stole my fried rice.
Yeah.
Bastard.
James Rodriguez.
Oh, that's terrible.
Question for Naglaria. You still have a submitted one of F0. Kevin Gersel. Done it a few times. Put this towards Class 64 for HGDQ 13. Good luck. I don't know, I'll watch it.
Which
I
I've watched any percent of it.
It's Mr. Peaches laying demurely across the couch. And also F-Zero GX story mode.
Well, what
I
percentage
never
is
beat
to
it
my level?
all back when I played it. A little quickly.
Yeah.
So
That's a
Paul
good
Kohler.
feature.
Thank you very much.
Demurely. I was like, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It looks like there's so much to do with this Rayman, though.
James
Maybe
Gunn.
it's on second.
There's
In
no
fact,
ice cream.
on this results screen, I'll explain it. Okay, I guess to explain what I'm doing in Rayman Origins.
My screen was so happy.
Yeah, I know, right? All these little pink happy faces you see popping up that I'm collecting, I need to collect 130 of those to get through the final checkpoint in the game. You can get they're called Electoons, by the way. You can get them in 3 different ways. You can get them from breaking open the cages that I've been doing, which gave me those first 3. And as you see right there, I got 2 more for getting a certain amount of lums in each level. So they basically turn to like 100 coin stars of sorts. And there's one other way, which is like a time trial Electoon. Unfortunately, those require me to replay the entire level again, so none of those were fast enough to make the route.
It's been James Rodriguez again. Asking that Larry needs more ice cream. We'll see about that.
I'm sure he'll love you for that.
Okay, Paul Kohler. Oh man, so much to say. Number of Peaches.
Doing my
Cute.
fun.
Busting out the poppin'. I finished out with that amazing crazy bus run. I don't know what else to
You're
say.
disturbing me.
You guys are always sharks in my book. Would you? Well, I'm a shark.
Would you?
Shout outs to the sharks.
I have to.
Much love to the sharks.
Thank you, Paul Kohler.
Okay, so I had to pick up those missiles so I could get the bomb. It's not really a well-known trick, but it's there. Getting bombs is actually invented by Forensics and his brother. Getting bombs.
Right here, whenever those lums are like dancing red like that, that means I just got one of those big king lums, which doubles all the lums and causes them to sing happy chipmunk music the whole time.
I love it.
Oh, I thought that was coming from my game.
Super Metroid does have some happy chipmunks. They teach you how to wall jump a little later on in the game.
Attitudes?
They're worthless.
Oh, so that's the cool way to make him jump back now.
They actually taught me, though.
To explain collecting lums and just what they're worth, each of those little guys are obviously worth 1 apiece. Any of those skull tokens that I'm grabbing are worth 25 apiece, so they're very valuable. And there are those bubbles full of lums, which are worth 10 apiece.
Just have one log on site. Yeah, so tell people not to get on there.
Oh yeah, I don't go into that chat. That chat's all vitriol.
Another message that I
I mean, I'm sure you guys are all very smart.
Just playing outside right now. We're going to. So we're trying this. Oh, don't come to this.
I mean, I really enjoyed Rayman Origins. But everyone's been talking about WarioWare. And everyone's been talking about everything.
And about Rome Scouts level and all that craziness.
No, there's so much going on. This is crazy.
I'll come back when he's like closer to Rayman.
Oh yeah, I just got disconnected.
Oh, you found it. Where was it?
So they only allow a limited number of IRC connections then?
Yeah, we had a trust that that got us around that, but apparently it just expired.
That's what's the limit?
5, I think.
5. Really, more than that doesn't really surprise me. There's more than 5 people here.
It was a huge problem at SGDQ because we didn't know about it when we got there, and there were like 20 people trying to get on QuakeNet, and it just kicked us all off. And then we had to put up a sign that said, "Do not get on IRC," so that we could actually get on, so we could get on there and ask for a trust. And then when we got the trust, then we could tell them, okay, you can get on IRC now. But it was a big mess at
Supposed
first.
to expire Thursday. It's kind of lame.
I know. That's why I don't know why it expired already.
Is there anything you can do about that in a semi-timely fashion?
Apparently not. Yeah, it was supposed to last.
Runners still see the chat. Sorry, Kajardan. No, the runners cannot still see the chat. The only way I knew that you asked that is because someone repasted it. Oh my god.
Stupid way to lose that. Essentially, everything kills Rayman in one, unless you can collect.
Or unless you're playing co-op.
Yeah, then it's just terrible.
Co-op is just fun. Co-op is just fun.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm not even looking at the screen. Okay, so now I'm going to go up and grab some power bombs. Hopefully I can do it in one nice smooth motion.
Yes, that's hard.
It's what they say. I mean, you get used to it.
Okay, so
I'm too scared to use the damage boost there.
It's okay. I mean, everything here is going to kill me in one hit, so...
I normally don't want to. Any enemy you kill in this game gives you 2 lums. One for initially hitting them, and then a second for popping them when they're bubbleized. I normally didn't want to kill those extra enemies there, but I'm a little behind on lums because I lost my heart earlier. What? No, okay, yeah. Oh, garbage.
Playing it super safe right now, because... now, normally in my own private runs, I would just, go out and get the next power bombs, but I'll just save here just in case. Because no one wants to see me do the first 9 minutes again.
I don't know. I bet those first 9 minutes are the best 9 minutes.
Maybe.
I'm sure Tranquilite knows all about that, right?
Since he does this particular category all the time.
No, actually, I was never mind.
Referring to the JRDQ mishap.
Right after
You've
I
never
asked
done a
you,
marathon before, have you?
JRDQ.
I asked. I was on
It's like, you don't need to do a safety save. I'm like, nah, this is the safe part, and I died.
Yeah. It was, what was it that happened? Oh, you died like dropping out of the spacer room.
Yeah, I got
That's the best place to die, too.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Oh, now I'm completely disconnected. Awesome. Okay, so bye-bye IRC. I'm probably not going to see you again. Well, that's going to make this less entertaining. Do some fake French.
Sacré bleu.
Eiffel Tower. Oh, wait. I should drop a PB there.
Yep. Okay.
Drop
I don't think.
Hopefully that was low enough.
I don't think we can get back on IRC at least for like an hour at a minimum.
It's nice knowing you guys.
Yeah. Because. Somebody's got it.
Alright.
Unless somebody can like tether to a cell phone or something like that.
Oh, this isn't the game I was thinking of.
You're thinking of Rayman 1 from 1995?
Baby. What we ought to do is put you got an IRC plan on your phone, don't you?
I do. Let's see if I can get it going.
Get out there.
But it's phone IRC, so it's like stupid.
Well, it only needs to be able to
Actually, Mibit would work.
Mibit is a webcam client, so yes, Mibit should work.
Right, I'm just wondering if like the IP.
Yeah, no, Mibit would work fine.
Unless, of course, there's a ton of people on Mibit on.
Well, I'm sure they have a trust for Mibit.
Oh, that's unless they just ban all Mibit use,
Oh, God.
Oh, God, anyway.
Yeah, for the show.
By the way, for some reason, a lot of people don't like going to the Gauntlet with this little equipment.
I wonder
I don't know
why.
why.
I find it interesting that despite the heat waves in the background, you're not actually taking
Whoa.
damage here.
Or you could
Oh yeah, it's just one of those things. It's like
Why is there a remote on?
Ooh, did somebody join in?
Someone
Doesn't
accidentally
exist.
joined in. I have a second character.
What?
That's gonna slow down my roll. Oh God! For some reason, there's a second remote connected.
Someone must have stepped on it in the other room.
All right.
Like that, or it's like that one over there on the table.
No, why not?
No.
That's
you
wonderful.
know what? I'm gonna wait.
What's the IRC server?
For like
IRC.quakenet.org.
crappy safe strats.
Now, maybe you could remote desktop to your big, powerful PC at home that you keep turned on all the time.
Is there a Wiimote
That's
in
right
the
here.
room?
No,
Oh,
don't do
wait.
that.
Oh, very good.
No, it's not this
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Why would I
See,
want
I'm not
to
supposed to have Glowbox
So that
there.
you can use them to fight Ridley.
Could you possibly go check into the room? There's randomly a Wiimote
I just
on.
realized my thing is still working.
A second character
Plenty of
just
energy.
joined my thing for like no reason.
Which tends to happen when you
I
have an energy
Spearman's gonna
tank.
slow down a lot if he's still in it.
For some reason, I'm not sure on the specifics.
Oh, so that's kind of weird, actually. I hope you guys like that sound. The
Yeah.
low energy Metroid sound.
Well, I'll get another.
I love low energy. It's James. I think it's Sweet Demos Archive SDA, or is it SDA Marathon?
Okay, yeah, I need to pause.
On IRC.
Sorry, could you pause the
channel
timer
name
real
is
quick?
SDA
I don't know why.
I think on the QuakeNet server it's just SDA Marathon, yes.
Those guys also need
All right,
praise.
we got chat that we can read now.
Cool. Brilliant.
Oh, IRC.
He paused at 15:45. Yeah, people are making a fuss about the timer not being paused.
Oh, well, I'm busy over here. Sorry.
It's fine, I mean.
This one just came on.
Yeah, we found it.
Oh, okay, can you unconnect that?
Just pull the batteries out.
There,
Yeah,
it's
that's the
unconnected.
sensible thing to do, right?
Alright, good.
Okay, we're
I am
good.
bad
Okay,
at that.
and yeah, restart if you
I
had
don't know what
stopped
this
it.
was, but whatever.
I didn't stop.
Oh,
It's
Okay,
in the chat.
it's fine.
So you lost like maybe 45 seconds. On
That's fine.
What, you're gonna let Dusty beat you now?
I mean, I could wait a little bit.
See, not- this is the crazy part. There's stuff going on in here, there's stuff going on out there. I can't be in two
I might
places.
already-
see them all.
There are so many things going on right now. I just kinda-
Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the level anyway since I
just wanted
screwed
to
up
know
the
you guys
jump.
all
Here,
suck.
I'll just
You
move
guys all
over
suck,
into
okay?
on.
Not really, but I'm just saying that.
I'm liking those big nasty tentacles.
There we go.
Slither off.
Hello again, SMW.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it's great music. If you notice back there early in the level, I actually had to stop for half a second to let the level, like, you saw it was kind of building as I was going along. Unfortunately, if I go too fast in that first part, it won't load. So I end up actually saving time by stopping the for, like, literally just like a split second.
So is that, do you know if that's the same issue with like the PS3 or the Xbox 360? Probably not.
I'm pretty sure that would stay consistent. I think the only things that really would change between 360, PS3, like the versions, are just load times. There are some slight differences, like they add enemies to certain areas. There are things where like their obstacles closer together. The Wii version has a little bit less in it, but mostly like in the soundtrack area. You'll always notice on that chipmunk music that I only get one track of it on the Wii version. So right here, you're about to wonder why I'm terrible at playing this game. Essentially, because modern video games are like we're made for kids and we don't want to like frustrate you. If you die 8 times at the beginning of a level, they will actually give you the opportunity to skip the level. I do this on quite a few levels throughout the game just because they're too slow. Mainly in this instance, it's because quite a few levels are just shoot-'em-up levels. Auto-scrollers that I can't skip through anyways, or that are very slow. So instead of watching me play an auto-scroller for 5 minutes, I just skip the level because the 3 Electoons I would have gotten from there weren't worth it anyways. And on to World 2 we go.
Okay, MSDS, can you just tell him to go into SMW? I mean, he's cool, I promise.
So I have a couple questions for you real quick.
No.
The first one is, how much have you practiced Ridley for this?
I mean, I've done it a few... Where am I going? That's not even the right way. Okay.
Your key is 100%.
I've done it a few times. It's been done.
Okay.
I know what my strat is, and I've killed him for... I killed him first try when I was doing the practice run earlier. Here, so...
Fair enough. The next question is, do you plan to go to Plasma Beam early?
Yeah.
Okay.
What qualifies as early in reverse boss order?
Before Dragon, basically.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Okay, that was actually a really good bonus cage room. Pretty much I timed it perfectly to knock all the birds into each other except for that one, which I never hit, so...
Oh, so yeah, if he's talking to anything that Kajargan says, pass it along. I would love to hear anything he has to say. Okay.
Oh, that was a question from Jarvan.
Yeah, I figured. No, I'm not really good at X-ray climbing out of the water. So that should answer probably most of your questions like that. No, Kajargan is the Neo of Super Metroid. Basically, he can bend the game too as well. Yeah.
So the enemies dodge him.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god. That was
So each of these 5 nymphs that I save at the beginning of some of these levels, these are the tutorial levels where they're going to teach me how to do certain things. The last one actually taught me how to attack. This one I'm learning how to fly. We'll learn more later on. There are actually, after explaining that I can skip those levels, I can't actually skip every level in this game. I can't skip any of these tutorial levels, and I can't skip any of the boss levels.
By the way, incoming first death.
Oh, come on, just farm the dudes. We want you to have others.
Ah!
That's terrible. Alright.
Got a bad cycle there with the birds.
The thing is, I'm gonna have to...
Sometimes you can just bowl them all over at once.
Well, I guess if I wait to get under 30 health, then he'll drop a 20 for me.
Might as well fill up on supers.
There we go.
Oh wow, I have a million levels.
Oh, I should have shot the other guy first. Oh well. It was still pleasant-ish.
Let's see here. Did you get the Spore Spawn supers as well?
No. I'll get them later. Like, when they're not out of the way.
Does the room just below this, on the way to the waypoint, does that kill you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a hot room as well.
Okay, I wasn't sure. So I never come in here without the various suits. So I'm not sure which rooms are actually
This
hot.
is really, really bad. I probably should have just reset.
No, this
As
is
soon
cool.
as I took the first hit.
This is why it's on the bonus stream.
Yeah.
So people can watch this.
There are no standards for quality, guys. So I'm sorry that it sucks.
That's probably why you'll see some of the best stuff here.
Yeah.
It was just too good for the marathon.
Crazy Bus is definitely in that category.
90
I get
should be
disconnected
enough,
every time I
but
get a text message.
I'll go up to 100.
Alright, and I apologize for the Windows copy dialogue that probably keeps poking into the stream, but I'm trying to copy the DVD footage.
Alright, we'll give this a shot. Oh god, get up there. Get up there. There we go. There we go. So we just sit here and farm for a bit. Totally entertaining. What's the French word for farm? Does anyone know?
Farm.
Like a Crystal Flash now. That'll be worth it.
I think that might have been G-Line. Because I've cut it too many times too quickly. Oh, just wait a while and try again.
Oh, do they make you reconnect the IRC every time you get a text?
Yes.
That's
You
obnoxious.
should just turn off your phone.
Yeah.
Put on airplane mode. Oh wait, that won't
Well,
work.
I mean, but like turn Wi-Fi.
I don't have that option.
Oh, that's annoying.
This phone is the dumbest
That's a
smartphone you can get.
That's right. It's the dumbest smartphone they've ever made.
What kind of phone is it?
It's a Samsung Play.
Never even heard of it. I don't know. I think my
It's not
my
Android.
7-year-old Palm might beat out your phone for dumbest smartphone.
It'd be really nice to see chat right now. I guess you can't do that either.
I just tried to reconnect and it said you are still G-Line. So yeah, I guess I could try to do it.
Actually, I'd really like to know about the killing Mother Brain from outside the room. That would be awesome.
Where is QuakeNet? How do they not have QuakeNet in this list?
Those platforms suck because there's like a million different ways to Kango through them.
I can
Like,
put the
I
name
can go
in.
through them by pressing the R button once.
Wow.
Just shot a regular missile in a pink door.
Yeah, just take your time shooting regular missiles at the big door.
I know, right? I mean, I got plenty of time. It's all good. Good. Okay, close enough. Whatever. That was a damage boost.
Well, I was hoping you would miss that. Have a try again.
Jerk.
Probably would have died almost. Missed it.
Okay, why isn't that?
Reminds me of that puzzle race I did.
That was your.
By the way, I still have no. Yeah, that guy was a jerk. So I still have no charge beam. That's okay.
Wait. No charge beam?
No charge beam.
Are you gonna beat Ridley?
I'm gonna fight Ridley yet. Jeez, I only got 400 points. There's no way I can make it through even the lava room.
He pretty much has to get every energy tank
Nah,
that he can get without.
I actually got too many in practice. That's why I brought my notes. I was like, I don't need that many energy tanks.
There was obviously a damage boost by me there. Normally you'd have to go over to the right side and hit those buttons to make the wind go up. But then you'd have to wait for it to end after it kills the enemies. Or I can just jump up there like that, waste the heart. Because I'm actually about to lose the heart in the next level anyways, because I'm going to suicide through it.
It's nice how they make so many of these like crucial rooms not hot.
Yeah.
And also, it's been a long time
that was
since
a
I
good
shot
shot.
this guy without the plasma beam.
Probably needed to fire one of this one, but it's alright.
This room's actually completely random, except you're never going to be able to get through that first. But there will always be a first fight. Okay, that was actually a pretty good cycle. I basically didn't stop. That first enemy is always passing by right there at the beginning of the screen, so you always have to wait.
Oh, that was worth it. Jeez. I did not mean to run into the spikes.
No worries, you don't need that. It's certainly not.
Now, if I had the charge beam, I could have done the rapid on the beach. I really don't think I wanted to.
Why do you not have charge beam?
Because I'm going to go get that energy tank later. And,
He's trying to be efficient.
Okay.
it's sort of working. That little farming session before the farming session was not my best work of art. And that just sets the perfect tone for this game.
Being able to do reverse boss order at all is pretty difficult anyways.
It's not as hard as 1%, I'll say that. it's not a cakewalk either.
After playing Ninja Gaiden for the last 2 days, I have no problem with killing birds.
What about bats? Are you okay with bats? The bats die too.
I actually don't have as many problems with the bats as the birds. But the birds were atrocious.
There we go. This is a bounce ball. That power bomb room back there, heated for no reason. No other room down here is heated. I don't know why.
There's even lava at the bottom of this room, right? But it's not.
There's acid. Oh my god. Acid is so cruel to you when you have those things.
Everybody calls it acid, but I don't know.
It's acid, the other stuff is lava. Like the stuff in the Gravitron. Yeah, it's the V-shaped room that leads to Lower North Area.
Room names.
Yeah.
That's right. They're like
It's V-shaped. We'll fill out here.
By the way, speaking of which, did you die at the Gravitron during the B run?
Of course I did. Like twice times.
Oh yeah, and it's a very common spot to die in.
This is another level that I'll be skipping by killing myself 8 times. I actually went to the second screen because it's faster to kill myself on each of these than in the first screen.
So that's kind of horrifying. Why do you inflate and pop when you die?
Because this game is awesome. That's how every enemy and you bubbleizes. Oh, whoops, I wasn't counting. Bubbleizes after you hit them. And and even worse, all the bosses that I fight, their weak points are big pimples that I need to pop.
What?
Yep.
Nice.
I still don't know how to use the grapple beam. What is that?
You select the grapple beam and then you hit shoot.
Say what?
Like, what is this right here?
These levels, these are just the happy, like, you're about to reach the end of the world, like, I guess.
I was seeing viewers on XSplit, but I went to go look at it myself. It was it was showing up as a black screen, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Hopefully they didn't miss too much.
That was the trick that I failed in my 100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry about that if you missed some stuff, guys. I'm not sure what happened there.
I can practically guarantee that there's no glitch that we discovered that Kajardan didn't discover like 5 years ago, at least.
Tell them to redo the stuff we missed.
Yeah, sure. I was just running around grabbing items, so
Yeah.
absolutely nothing important for me. And I still don't know where that.
I beat a level.
Why did I go this way?
Because you want to get the bombs again. Maybe you wanted to get the mockball that time.
Yeah, I missed it the first time. It's true.
Just showing the viewers what they missed.
All right.
Yeah, okay, so I managed to get back on chat, but nobody else should try to because I don't know exactly what the limit is.
I think it's all connections.
Yeah, and if we hit it again, we're gonna get banned for like an hour.
Got energy tanks.
Yeah, I've got a few.
How do we ask for? How do we like ask for a trust? Do we need to email them or?
You have to contact them out there.
Was it Lona? Yeah, it was like awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
Do I know about the posture? I sure do. I don't care about it.
He's here, I don't know if he's around though.
I have plenty of energy anyway. There's no reason. Is he even watching the stream?
Yes, we're watching the stream.
Kajardan? I don't know. I've been going off the assumption that he is. He's not.
He's in the chat room, but I don't know if he's actually watching.
What? Landing on platforms.
Is we get a good pattern here? No, of course.
Too high? No good. Awesome.
You guys have force. So weird here in Commodore for 2 years.
Doing my best to just let my game speak for
Future of
itself.
speedrun streams.
Yeah.
More games. future of marathons?
Just do 2 totally unrelated games at a time.
All the time.
All the time. Yes.
Then maybe we can finally fit all the games we want on this.
Hey, it worked with SimCity.
Yeah, okay, if we get 2 more TVs in here, technically we can stream 4 games at once. I have the cards and the hardware for it. That's what I built it for.
So really what you're saying is we need to somehow get the cars connected to the TVs out there so you can watch Monkey Island and WarioWare in addition to this.
Apparently, yes.
And a 15 for Magic Dad.
That's just 24.
Dude, I got to 5-3 in like, I don't know, 20 minutes.
No, you were doing really good.
Yeah,
I guess
it's
it's
like Yuyama kicks me out to put in WarioWare and I'm like, alright, whatever, that's fine.
Who's playing WarioWare right now?
Everyone.
Everyone out there. That's whenever you hear from the other room. That'll be them playing WarioWare. It was like us on Kirby the other night. That was good.
I guess if somebody could get me an easy cap, in theory, we could get 5 games going.
Actually, that kind of glitched out on us last year, I thought.
What?
Like, like having
Having 2 easy caps made us crash. Having 2 dazzles made us crash, but a dazzle and an easy cap worked fine.
That's so weird.
I know.
Oh yeah, I'm looking only at Super Metroid.
Because they use the same driver.
Yeah, well, see, we had 2 dazzles. We had 3 dazzles.
Potentially taking that hit there so I can skip past this fire.
For the Oot race in the first HGDQ, we had 3 dazzles plugged in, and it had no problem at all. So I don't know why.
Maybe they were all different dazzles.
They sure looked the same to me, except one of them was white and one of them was black. 2 of them was black and one of them was white. That's the one difference I could tell. Of course, that was also running on Windows XP, not Windows 7, so I don't know if
Were we
that
also using like Webcam Max or something?
We were also using Webcam Max, but the fact
That
that
was probably the biggest factor.
No, the fact that it blue screened as soon as we plugged the dazzle in makes me think it was an XSplit. I mean, like, literally, the second the dazzle got plugged in, it blue screened.
Oh, I found it.
I'll get it after this game. So there's yeah.
So, a couple things. Actually, I'll just say the one thing. If you press up against a frozen enemy while you jump, you get a little boost. I don't know why. It just happens.
Ghetto jumping.
Well, obviously it
That's
was
right.
an
Get her
intended
jumping.
game function for
Ghetto jumping in Super Metroid.
It was most certainly intended by Gear Force.
Oh yeah.
The omniscient speedrun predicting game developers.
And Kajardan and I do know about the pause thing, not killing Samus. If you happen to hit 0 while it's fading. I know that you can continue indefinitely. I think I said this like 3 times.
Yeah, you did.
But he just never heard it.
You're saying it like once every 3 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Oh, buddy.
So we're picking up more energy tanks then?
Going for a super pistol right now. And then I'll
That's-
probably have to refill because I'm a nub.
Such a
Yeah. Such a nub cake. Yeah, okay. Cool. Cool, good. What? Whatever. It's good enough. That was what I meant to do. Yep. That too. I was going to show you the failed gap skip, where you press down way too late.
Well, he's like, well, this is how you don't do the gap skip.
Yeah.
And this is how you do the gap skip.
And I thought you had to crouch jump to get at that, but
They're cheering for you, Leslie.
they are not. They're playing WarioWare. Nobody cares about anything when they play WarioWare. Oh my god!
They don't even care about WarioWare when they play WarioWare.
Bad.
It's like, it's like, They're just like
I know all the cool refill
totally
spots.
different
So.
language. Everything just doesn't make sense. But like it keeps your attention span because it's like 5 seconds per mini game. Perfect video game.
No, I'm not gonna. Like that crowd's gonna hit me. The crowd's gonna hit me.
Enemies in these areas are really dangerous.
There's
because of
one
lack
way
of
the heck
having
over there.
extra suits.
Why? What do you need a PS2 for?
What do they do? Like 160
There's gotta be
games on
Sly
like
Cooper, that's not.
That's not Wario.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it and play the slide in the other room.
I'm gonna save.
What happened to the fat PS2?
I
I think that was Parks, wasn't it?
It might have been Crescent.
don't know. Or Dark Gold.
No, it was someone's.
Survey G.
Well, obviously it was
Oh
someone's.
yeah, Survey G had
That's
the
right.
modded one, I think.
Okay, well, Survey G's still here.
Well, you go ahead.
Okay, so this trick is cool for those who haven't seen it yet.
Oh, wow. Nice wall jumps.
Those are not wall jumps; they're just jump jumps.
Nah.
So when you come out of a grapple swing and you morph while you still have upward momentum, when you unmorph, the game puts you in a crouching position, which normally can only happen on the ground. So the game's like, okay, yeah, he's on the ground, he's in a crouching position. Let's let him jump. Push the jump button.
Is it how precise to the timing you need?
I don't know. I just mash jump.
Oh, okay.
Like I go into a morph ball and then I just mash jump because without spring ball, jump will also unmorph you.
Right.
So I guess that's one of the good things about not merging spring ball and high jump in this game. There's just
So
little
nice.
things like that make this game so great.
Yeah, I'd love to see a reverse boss order on Metroid Fusion. That would be interesting.
Oh,
Like, wouldn't that actually involve, like, being past boss doors to
Well-
fight other bosses and then come back?
It doesn't work. Like if you go to try to, you can get to the.
Oh, right, yeah, because it doesn't load the next thing, right?
Well, it's like if you can get to the plasma beam boss early, but when you kill it and then pick up the item it drops, it says blue hatch is unlocked, even though you've already done it by that point. And it doesn't
I morphed
actually
too late
do
on the
it.
last one. That
It
was-
doesn't like reset any flags or anything. It's just like
oh, I am with him. So
the game can tell you're screwing with it, and then just like screws with you back, and doesn't help you at all. Like, you can get to certain navigation rooms out of order too, and the door shuts, and then if you talk to the navigation thing, it'll just say like error 5, and then it won't do anything useful.
I just got DC'd for Minute. What the heck? Maybe we don't have trust with Minute.
Mibit didn't help. Oh, you're talking about something else.
Yeah, Minute in the SDA.
I intentionally took that hit there to lose my heart, so that at the beginning of the next level, I can just die 8 times. I have to worry about losing my heart each
Get a
time.
good clip right here through the
Nice.
boundary so you don't have to have the gravity suit or the speed booster technically.
Yeah.
Alright. Now for the hardest enemy of the game.
Is it deep?
Yes.
Ultra J-Man is the hardest enemy in Super Metroid.
Awful.
Little
Awful,
did you
awful.
know.
Awful. Oh my god. I'm terrible at this game, guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, if you're terrible, I don't know what that makes me. I'm sad.
What's your fastest any percent time, Ron?
You're implying I've timed at any percent.
My fastest any percent time is my
Can you
fastest.
type something in there and then just like...
I used to pretty much only play 100% until I decided to do any percent for the marathon. Just like, well, actually, I was originally going to race Oracle at SGDQ 2011, but I just couldn't get my time down enough.
For it to actually be a race.
Yeah, he would have trounced me.
Maybe
So I
my
backed
internet's
out,
dead.
and then I pretty much did Super Metroid because nobody else was doing Super Metroid at 2012.
Maybe I'm in on X chat. Nope. Oh well, that's okay. IRC is for memes anyway. Oh, there we enjoying Super Metroid. You do that? Yeah. There we go.
I like how you're on this side watching that TV and I'm on this side watching
I'm the head of this.
Tranquil had seen this game already.
Yeah. I've seen it a time or two.
Bomb there.
We could give away the Chipmunks, the Chipette's Diaries.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you have no idea how long we were talking about that in the car on the way to the game store.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have been.
We were talking about Nickelodeon Guts.
That was fun.
And what was
Double
it?
Dare, Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah.
Oh man, the Nick classics.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were kids, the Nickelodeon was good.
Yeah.
These poor 2000s kids.
The problem is they think those shows are good.
Whatever.
They think
They're wrong.
we
That's
know
the
better.
problem.
That's fine.
No, it's not.
Whatever. That pretty much puts me exactly where I want to be anyway.
Uh-huh.
Yep, sure does. Uh-huh. I'm in the chat again, so
I wish this was
apparently
a
my name.
commentary for the marathon.
It's so informative. Prime marathon commentary. Actually, that might have got commentary. I should know.
Light up the screen. Oh my god! It still wouldn't jump. I'm so lame. No. I shouldn't have to drop a power bomb just to generate enough lag to morph into a ball like that. I am Trey bad.
Let's speed runner, you gotta learn to
It was 900 because of Twitter
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, do you know how many games like I just couldn't flat out beat if I didn't find some way to trick the game? I know this wasn't intended. I don't care what the intended way was.
This is why you have to be guided. Yeah, tricked
Hey, I was on pace to beating it in like 10 minutes, man. If Koyama didn't just kick me off.
We will get back to it.
Yeah, I missed
Dude,
that
I can get
initial
back to 5
jump. I was too
in like
close to the
10
vine, so I
minutes.
lost my heart. So I'm going to have to drive a few more lumps than I was initially planning on.
And that is one ugly terrible. Irregular gravity.
Yeah, I know, right? No, it's not even a hard major war. That's the point. I'm gonna do like 3 of them without lag assistance, probably. Just on the way to Dragon. And it's the exact same thing. I don't know, maybe I just have a problem facing left or something. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
That was terrible because I lost 2 hearts throughout that level. So I had to get some backup bombs.
Man, those pirates are here.
By the way, yeah, all energy loss is intentional. Sorry, I looked down at my notes for a second. Nope,
But we
didn't
really
make
need
it to
our
the
nose.
door.
So you still haven't even killed anybody yet, have you?
Working on it though.
You said Dragon?
I said Ridley. He
Oh,
hasn't
I was like, yeah, I didn't think you were
Yeah.
I love how UA puts that. Haven't even. You haven't even killed
Well,
Ridley yet.
I've never seen RBO before. I didn't realize just how much. I figured there had to be a lot of item collection before killing Ridley. I
Yeah,
just didn't realize how much
there
of
is
it
some
there
junk.
was.
I'm not gonna lie.
But we really need our more no
Oh
boss
man,
mini boss.
my favorite part of the run is that whole stretch after you beat Dragon. Oh yeah.
That oh so difficult part,
Oh yeah, definitely.
the
I
bitch
like to
section.
see a
Yeah.
true no boss mini boss. Aside from like Mother Brain and stupid amounts of extra playing.
terrible fun that makes me
Oh, you talking about the 6% math? Because it's there.
We want to see maximum percentage
I
without
want to see it in real time.
without fighting any bosses or mini bosses.
Because the microphone's a lot closer to the Rayman TV. That's why it seems so much louder.
Also because it's turned up higher.
That too, but
You want to hear Rayman?
I'm in the same.
everybody's
room.
heard Super Metroid. As good as the audio is, they've heard it already.
You think that audio's good? Like it's
The music?
chipmunks.
I'm talking about Super Metroid.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just saying like.
I can turn it down.
No. See, this audio is new. Everybody needs to experience it.
Oh, chipmunks. Definitely need
I'm not saying this audio is good. I'm saying people need to experience it. There's a difference.
Alright, so what is that, sure? So, how's the run going?
What, for me?
Well, he hasn't died
Well,
yet.
not you.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
care
yeah.
about Desi. Desi's just a scrub, whatever.
No,
And that's
total
fine.
noob to that.
Run's actually going pretty good so far. I haven't had a death. I had one quick reset on the level to set something up, but...
Intentional deaths aside.
intentional deaths aside. If you want unintentional deaths, I've done like 40 times.
Sorry, all the names are using to me.
Wascally wabbits.
Yeah.
It's actually, if you just curve up against that rock there, Rayman shoots down and dies.
I don't want to get that.
Citrus.
Bad.
He just throws food at us.
He's a lot of red over here.
Ooh, oranges.
By the way, I wasn't just flinching, it was actually a little bit of juice.
Oh,
Did
no,
hit
no.
on me.
I did not expect to land on that.
Yeah, that juice actually did hit me.
I'm good, thank you. Alright.
He's seriously going to be sneaking food into our bags when we leave.
He's gonna go. He'll pack a bunch of bag lunches. Where did this potato brown paper bags?
Did you pack your own bags? No.
I did, but this was
You'll
a
have to
minute
explain
before.
the heaping amounts of food to TSA. You're like, that was not there when.
It appeared.
So since I haven't really been keeping up too much on the Super Metroid speed techniques, obviously, how viable is X-ray climbing in real time? Is that like not viable at all? Or is it...
Underwater is perfectly viable. Overwater, because the turn animation is slower, and that's really what you're trying to do is release X-ray in the middle of a turn animation, it just becomes a lot tighter. I personally find it to be too hard to do to be any use. Alright, so this could be the first really easy place to die.
Give me the card on the.
Oh, okay, I died.
Now you gotta finish the rest?
No, I died. I mean, as soon as I took a fireball, I died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this part's really rough. Doing the, what do they call this, the Death Mountain?
I call it the Gravitron. Like I said, it's a V-shaped room. Kills ya.
So is there any equivalent?
Twig seems to think it's called the Big Dip, but
I
don't
really
recognize
get
that name.
finish, but
I don't recognize that name.
I mean, I need ideas from like the worst things ever.
What you need to do
Traumatize
is
people.
fill
There's gotta be a
more
ninja
rooms
guide
with-
stuff decent.
You should put a boss fight in
What's my time, real quick?
Dude, you should put a boss fight in I don't care how you do it. Just like I don't think there's any way to damage anything in V, but you should put a boss fight in
throwing more food at you.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you.
Oh god! Ow! Apple slices.
I would like a slice.
You just don't fully understand how much Denton does not want to be eating this food after the marathon.
I feel like he's a walking cabinet.
You know, I honestly can't believe that after that sushi and that Korean, I'm still able to eat food and all.
Everyone in the room has been doing that still. Like, I just had some ice cream.
Especially since that bowl I had.
Nice.
There we go.
Good job.
You
guys.
have like the massive bowl of fate for your dinner.
Yeah, it's a huge bowl of soup.
I have plenty of health too.
No, I have no idea. My stomach was exploding when I finished that night. Steam right back here, so good.
Yeah, don't crystal flash in the pirate room. That's right. Yeah.
Crystal Flash in which room?
In the pirate room with the floor that like breaks away, and also the pirates that see you when you crystal flash and instantly kill you because that's how crystal flash works.
Oh,
Because this game is so well programmed.
So, why did they put the crystal flash in anyways? It's just like, oh, by the way, you suck.
So you can do
Just-
shit like this.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really the only thing I can think.
Well, I think we have some new donations, but I'm waiting for the tractor to refresh.
So this clutch is called Power Bomb.
But you need more power bombs so you can put another crystal flash, right?
Yeah. Actually, I forgot to farm on my practice run, and it turned out okay. But yeah, better stuff. That's alright.
There's another place. I just lost that heart there on intentionally so that I didn't have it for skipping the next level. Because then after you die, you come back with your heart at the beginning of that stage. So I'd have to hit myself twice at the beginning of each stage instead of once.
Okay, we got $5 from Shotgun Ninja, another $5 to celebrate my tax return, help with autism research, and congratulate Mike89, Peaches, and everyone else present on a wonderful display of bonus games. I don't think I'm assuming you don't mean the Mike89's here because he's most definitely not. But he's
I
been,
think he almost streamed anything yet from on stream, but oh, he has some stuff planned, I'm sure.
well, Mike89. He said Mike89.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can see
so-
like 89.
That's okay. I was once confused by that too.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people in the world could possibly be named Mike?
I think we had 4
Like,
SGDQ.
He must have really meant Tranquilite, who will be
Oh,
playing
certainly.
the best thing ever.
Oh, yes. Maybe not.
So we had Mike Miyamo, we had Mike89, we had Tigger, German Mike, and I feel like there was one more, but I can't remember. Oh, Trihex is also.
Why am I waiting?
Oh, yeah. Who knew? The 4 mics.
I thought his name was like Micah.
Well, I think it's pretty
Anything
sure,
shorter than M counts.
I'm pretty sure it's you
Starting
say
with
it Michael,
I.
but it's spelled a little different.
Anybody want more apples?
I could be wrong though. I apologize, Trihex, if you're watching and I got your name wrong, but I'm pretty sure your name is Michael.
I probably actually have enough right now. I'm gonna grab one more. That was worth it. You guys only do like 10 damage anyway.
Gotta grab those super missiles.
Right.
This is actually the last of the lung/electing levels.
Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. It still grabs it, but we just doesn't pull even more supers.
Yeah.
Well, at least he doesn't hit you back at you. He throws them, but he doesn't catch you.
Oh my god. Usually he dies.
Hot. Alright, guys.
Yeah, the dates for AGDQ are already set because normally the winter months are kind of a slow time for them, so we didn't have to. You can usually figure it out in like August or September. But they actually contacted Mike and warned him that because of the election season, they're a lot busier. So we need to make sure to get our reservations in a lot sooner. So we had to already set the date for AGDQ so we could reserve the rooms we need at the 4-H Center this far in advance.
And I have a much bigger, more important announcement than that. Diesel is still grinding in highlight.
Yes, he is.
What is with him? What is it with him? What is it with him and grinding NES games? It's just like his.
I don't know. DW plays the same exact game.
Of course.
DW would race Dragon Warrior with someone in a marathon if he could get away with it.
No, I'm sorry. Dragon Warrior would not be a good marathon game.
Oh, I didn't say it would be. I'm just saying he would do it.
Yeah, I know. I know you weren't saying it, but in case he watches this video later, no.
Big N, Big O.
And I realize I'm not the one who gets to make that decision. I'm still saying no.
We've had some 10+ hour games on the marathon, haven't we?
Yeah, they were carried by the fact they're at least a little bit popular.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is actually World 10 I'm going into right now. Unfortunately, you basically just go through this little cutscene here where they're like, oh, we can't go. Or we can't let you go through here. You need to go beat the 4 bosses. Normally you have to go through like a really slow cutscene there, but if you actually just start her text right there and then immediately head back to the Glade of Dreams, then all 4 worlds are unlocked.
Cheater.
I know that cutscene.
What we really need for like the main marathon is the demon. Yes.
Actually, that's pretty much
It
the
is?
plan.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is like about 90% happening already.
Yeah, I think they've started doing route planning for the Awful Games Done Quick block.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah, Mike says that the Awful Games Done Quick block might have to be split up into 2 nights.
Just because of that, yeah.
So I've been living under a rock. What is the demon arc?
You have been living under a rock.
Go ask Mike. I bet he can dig up the bonus stream Twitch recording.
Okay, so here's the gist of it. Like, after JRDQ, we were doing bonus stream stuff, and like Jay and I were from SA before Something Awful, and there's like this thing on there about this RPG made by this delusional guy. I can't go on about it anymore. Just play the Demon Rush.
Hold on.
Play
Okay,
it.
so further elaborate on what he's saying, there's this guy from the land of Canada named the D, who wanted to charge $20 for this RPG he worked on for years, and complicated programs such as MS Paint, and he bought all these crazy.
He actually spent about, what was it, like $1,300 making the game?
He spent about $1,300 making the game.
He got like this music composing program and stuff, and it's just the most horrible. Yeah, I don't even know if he used it. It's like,
But yeah.
Suffice it to say, it would be bad even if it were free, and he was asking $20 for it.
Eventually bumped down to 10, eventually bumped down to 5, eventually bumped down to it's now freeware, so go play it.
Really? I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
he eventually caved in.
So you're advertising for this game.
Yes.
Essentially.
It's too bad not to. And if you think that D is an awesome individual, you can support him by buying Skyline.
So anyway, Oyama started playing this game, in the first 20 seconds he turns on the game, he laughs for about 5 minutes straight. Like, I'm not even kidding, you can go back and watch the recording.
The best part is it took me forever to send it to him because he's like, this isn't going to give me viruses and stuff. We told him, okay, our thing we told him is like, okay, the first thing you're going to know is open Taskmaster, see how much resources you need. It runs a Czechoslovakian language pack. How does that game awesome?
Fix that. I'm burning through DVDs.
But the whole thing was done with bitmaps too. And Czechoslovakian language packs.
So anyway, Mike becomes completely addicted to this game and manages to blow through it in bonus stream in like 2 days. Takes like 20 hours on it.
Say what?
Oh, cool, yeah. Yes.
Rayman's what? Oh, it is? Oh, okay, sweet. Alright, well, I'm streaming. I'll take you later, buddy. Alright, see ya.
Of course you knew you were streaming.
So yeah, I mean, it's just like something that became a thing on SDA after that. So now, yeah.
Somehow after like, what was it, 3 or 4 years?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I remember I streamed that.
Yeah,
in
no, it was
2000
on- it was
I think I
on-
streamed that in 2008.
Yeah, there's like an essay.
That was the first stream I ever did.
Yeah, I think the essay thread about it was like 2007, maybe 2008. But
Yeah, so your slate's a little late, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what are you doing? How are you gonna live through this? Oh, I guess you're
Then
not.
I'm going to die because I wasn't well enough when the crystal flash happened.
When does it actually check for that? Like right before the animation starts?
It's in the critical.
That's all that's going on.
yep.
Oh, like when does it change?
That's okay. I'm just giving Spike here a fair chance.
You're giving him more than a fair chance.
It's true.
Just out of curiosity, did anybody else have anything in mind for tonight?
Well, listen.
I'll play something if no one else is playing anything.
We have stuff. in
What,
mind.
Sanrio last ball or whatever?
Oh man! I didn't
We
think
have
of
to play
that.
that.
And there is the chicken extended bonus content.
Oh no!
The things that just weren't. That Mike said he would ban me from all marathons if I played it. He didn't say that.
I would legit love to watch.
Yeah.
Shrek
I just started the Powerbomb too soon. That's what it was. Oh, okay. God, I hate. Ugh. Oh my god. Spending way too many super missiles on these guys.
That guy's a jerk.
So if any of you want to watch any of the shooter levels, this is one of only 2 spots in the game where I actually participate in one.
This is just because it's short enough.
It's short enough to where it's worth getting the electron for it.
By the way, you're totally allowed to yell in my ear next time I'm doing any kind of serious run down.
Sure. I'll take you up on that.
Alright.
When have you ever done a serious run?
I don't know.
I'm like, I'm thinking.
Yeah, even my
I didn't
recording
bring any
attempts
more
aren't
rounds.
serious.
That's it for tonight. I got 2 more going. Gears of War is not behaving because
Yeah,
of it. It's
I'll
Gears
just
of War.
see you
Alright, sunsetting. I'll find out tomorrow.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I got them all the computer copies so far.
There we go.
What?
That's what we were looking
Okay.
for.
Now you gotta go farm
I'll
some more.
finish the rest of them tomorrow.
Okay.
More supers, yeah. I'm way low on supers, so hopefully I get them pretty quick.
Obviously, what you really need is more health. And power bombs.
Yeah.
And regular missiles, too.
At least when they give me the health, it's like almost a break-even thing, so...
Well, are you gonna? So you're not gonna do another crystal flash before the boss then, or?
He would just be going back there and doing this then.
Yeah, true.
It's a losing battle.
No, I definitely need to keep the power bombs for on the way back.
Is the room right after Ridley considered a hot room?
Yeah, I think it is. I'm not sure.
At least they
It doesn't really matter. I'm in
There's
there for
a
like
tank
half
right
a
there.
second.
Yeah. It is
Oh
kind
my
of
god, give me supers. Maybe if I didn't suck so bad at the pirates, this wouldn't be happening. I want supers. By the way, Lenifus came up with this farming method, so just throwing that out there.
It does seem a little more effective.
Ah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What were you doing before?
Like
no,
jumping
going to
and
the center.
shooting.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Standing around in the lava, melting.
Dude, I might just do another crystal flash. I've got enough power bombs. If I fill up to 35, then it's not so bad to refill again.
Because you only need, what, 10 more?
Yeah, I'll go pick up power bombs.
Now the lum route in this level, I need to get 300 lums, but it's a very tight lum route, so I need to grab all of these lums at the beginning.
This is bad. What, Crimmy? Did you not? What? Did come up with it? I thought Leno came up with it.
Obviously, it was forensics who came up with it.
Crimmy Doodle also did some cool stuff in the game too. He discovered the missile underflow thing independently of Kajardan.
Missile underflow? What?
Yeah, that's the kill method I used on Mother Brain last night. Basically, crystal flash in the middle of a hyper beam, and, like it's like double taking, and so it goes under 0.
Yeah, so you end up with 65,000 supers.
65,000 supers.
Yeah.
Not nearly enough.
Yeah. I think I can get through about 100 of them before the end of the game. I mean, it's like not even close.
Well, I got us what, like 60 more cents?
Oh yeah. Now 80 more cents, I think.
Yeah.
And I like to go up to 35 just to be like really safe. But sometimes I'm just bad at shooting.
Like on the Gold Pirates.
How many?
Yeah, like on the Gold Pirates.
How many
Thankfully-
supers does it take to kill him?
30.
Alright, well, here we go.
How many supers does it take to get to this center of a the top? Yes.
3.
I don't know how that tastes.
3.
That's what you'd be licking Ridley too. Is exactly.
Alright, let's have a little bit of quiet time here.
Sure.
I'm gonna shut the door.
6. Come on, give me a good pattern. 5, 6, 7. Why am I counting as 6? 6, 7, 20, 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay. Just be on that side. Sure. No, I can't finish the fight now. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. Playing with Rayman.
It just gets easier from
Other
here out,
people in the
man.
room.
It just gets easier once you beat Ridley.
Maybe if I don't do the pirates, it won't be so boring farming this time because that was really awful. That felt like it was about 10 times longer than it needed to be.
The positive news, I felt pretty good about that level.
Good for you.
Thank you.
300 on the dot.
I've never played any of the Rayman games. I should really fix that.
Yeah, play Rayman 1 and then cry yourself to sleep every night.
That
This is the
sounds.
hardest video game of all time.
Yeah, it's really
It's
hard.
probably harder than almost anything you play.
Yeah, it's stupid hard.
Is it like
Like-
Ninja Gaiden?
Okay, imagine
no.
if Ninja Gaiden had limited lives.
If Ninja Gaiden had limited lives, was twice as long, and like had bosses that might be even more stupid.
It's...
I don't know. I played Ninja Gaiden 3. Does that count?
Like, Rayman is way harder than Ninja Gaiden.
Oh, by far.
Metal Storm's X second loop might be. I haven't beat that yet. That one's pretty hard too.
Okay, well, second loop's in a bunch of, like, arcade games. That... I don't know, like, yeah.
Rayman may as well have a second loop because he can't get half the crap in the first world so he can finish the first 4 worlds anyways.
I mean, I'd say Rayman's one of the few console platforms that's, like, pretty comparable to, like, very hard arcade games.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Don't you have the Rayman disc here?
There was no.
No, I left it at home. I left it in my PlayStation 2 at home.
So you got the case here, but not.
Yep, I totally, yeah. I was like, Nes Kamikaze, you should play this. Considering apparently you're like better than not terrible at it like we are.
Pretty much. Better than not.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's a pretty awesome.
No, but that just means Spike and maybe like one other person. That's not terrible.
Yeah.
The rest of us are terrible, but we're not worth mentioning.
Yeah, I played some Rayman earlier, and it's a lot harder than it looks. To like do things really smoothly.
Alright, so right here, I'm normally supposed to go on the right side and hit that pimple, which I'm gonna have to do now.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, Origins, I'm sure it's really hard to speed run, but just Rayman 1 in general is really hard.
Yeah, it's
At all.
dumb. It's like dumb where the eraser plays kind of wow. Alright. I was
Alright, round two.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. No! Perfect back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, and a couple for safety. Come pick me up, bro! Oh,
Yes.
I'm not guaranteed to live.
Not, yeah, you can still die, but...
Not guaranteed to
Oh
live.
my
Come
goodness,
on,
get in there,
come on.
Oh! Yeah!
I'm still not guaranteed to live. I still have to go back.
Tell me
Yeah,
when
you
I
guys have
can...
to make it back.
You made it to Mordor, but now
You hit the checkpoint. You hit the checkpoint. That's
you have to
No,
make it back.
if I hit the checkpoint, I wouldn't have to do it.
okay.
again.
You hit the halfway point. Is what I meant.
Oh, man. Okay. Oh, God. And I need more supers for a Crystal Flash on the way back.
That's
Jerk.
On a side note, this is my first boss level, actually, of the game. And you actually only need 50 and 100 to get the Lectunes here. So you'll see me not really trying that hard to get to it.
Every time I do that, it's like the worst thing I can possibly do. I could also take a hit from those guys. Probably gonna have to.
those guys do a ton of damage.
Yeah,
They're jerks.
they are jerks. How did you know?
Well, it's a pretty safe assumption. Like the closer you get to Ridley, the more of a jerk you get.
I wonder if the supers on Blue Doors thing's still going on this one.
Oh god.
Oh,
God.
Those guys.
Yeah, those guys.
everything is so scary in this room.
Everything. Yeah, that is not an exaggeration. I know, right? Like, what is he doing? Crystal Flash. Do I have reserves? Okay, no, I don't. That's somewhat important. Okay.
Yeah, you can't Crystal Flash if you have anything in reserve, right?
Which is silly. I mean, you could be like, 10 health and like 1 in your reserve, and it won't do it.
The cold, hard, computational code in this game will not allow.
This game is emotionless. Alright. I made it.
Alright.
Alright, now for Dragon.
And that guy there.
If you know anything about the rooms with Dragon, you might be wondering, hey, how's he going to escape?
And
you seem to
it's
do
so
it.
entertaining.
Oh yeah, it's like the most entertaining thing in the world.
So entertaining, you could go watch the Avengers or something.
Probably, I think the only people watching this are people who have seen me do this. So, yeah.
I haven't seen you do it.
Oh,
Me
okay.
neither.
I've never seen RBO.
Thank you for disproving me. So,
I haven't seen
Like,
RBO
as
periods.
I think
well,
I know the trick in question, actually, and it's pretty awesome.
there are actually a few tricks in question that kind of happened in order.
Yeah, that's the thing about this game is almost any of the really interesting tricks aren't just one trick. They're like a combination of half a dozen tricks all at once.
But these things are actually like glitches. They're not just like clever uses of the physics engine. Like Mockball or.
You mean they might not have been intended by Gear Force?
Oh yeah, it's definitely intended. It's just a glitch.
A glitch that they programmed in.
They meant to do it.
Yeah, absurd.
Well, that's what they did with the Metroid redesign. Super Metroid redesign.
I'm gonna refill on supers, and then I'm gonna refill on power bombs. And hush you, Leno!
You should just go back to the ship.
No!
That sounds like a great idea.
It's the best of ideas. The sound before I jump. At least I can hear it now. Spike Vegeta's game is not like. This is actually probably more supers than I need, so we'll just go. Spike Vegeta's not playing Alvin and the Chipmunks anymore, so.
Whoops.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god!
saw the guys on the screen and I was like, he's not going to be happy.
Yeah, I really want to play a 360 version if it has different tracks, but crap, because I imagine that game so really has different tracks than the 360. Yeah, the 360 version has 4 tracks. The Wii is like a stupid piece of crap that can't hold more like 4 gigs.
You only use the single layer DVD then?
They don't use like a single layer DVD and they even like fill it up, which is the weird part. They could have probably put it on there, but they didn't.
Well, they can use dual layer DVDs for Wii's.
They can. But I think the printing.
Yeah, Smash Brothers Bros. Are later. Because they put like every song they could think of on it.
Yeah, wasn't that other Metroid game we never talked about a dual layer?
It was.
Front 3? I don't know.
Very sadly a dual layer. It didn't take advantage of any of it.
I didn't take advantage of anything.
No. Aside from looking really nice, that's not it.
Well, it took advantage of my
It took advantage of its fan base.
my ignorance.
Yeah.
That was the French jump. I mean the forensics jump, yes. Alright, let's see if we can get it this time. Oh, let's turn on the X beam, because that's kind of important here.
I hope you liked climbing on
Oh, I think I had it. Well, whatever. I had it, I just didn't press down early enough. Pretty sure.
It would be funny if you needed a suit to not take damage from water as well.
Funny is the right word.
That would be pretty sweet.
You should just
You do need the equivalent in soap.
Oh yeah, well,
I guess you need the
holy
snorkel.
circle, yeah.
I was so mad when I found the snorkel in the Symphony of the Night.
Oh my god!
It was like the last thing he found after going to like the inverted castle and coming back.
Like, I had done pretty much everything.
He'd actually done a pretty significant amount of underwater exploring as well.
Yeah, I had.
So you weren't mad because it, never mind.
I was mad because they called it a holy symbol. It was something so silly, and I could have used it for so long.
It's like, holy snorkel.
Crab left unfrozen.
Yeah, I know, right? You just gotta get them all.
Yeah, it makes you glad that these rooms aren't filled with like acid or hot water.
Wait.
I mean, that's where you intended to go, right?
Yeah.
Somebody named Spike Vegeta in the chat just said, I love both these games so much. I think you've got an imposter.
Oh,
Either that or an admirer. Either way.
what's up, Spike the Cheetah?
Either way, booted.
Spike the Cheetah forever banned from chat. Guys, could you take that off?
It's Kyle.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, Kyle?
Is there a desk direction?
Oh my god. Drop a freaking bomb. Okay, so I'm going to save again because on the way to Dragon, between Batuin and Dragon, it is possible to get stuck such that you cannot get out. which is, of course, no bueno and means reset.
It's going a little bit smoother than Miles' Metroid Prime bonus stream was after, I think, JRDQ.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Was he trying to do low percent?
He was trying to do low percent, and he was stuck on, like, one of the slope things. I don't know what the trick's called, but he had to, like, do bomb jumps up that or something, and he was stuck on that for, like, 3 hours straight or something.
Was that Prime or Prime 2?
I think it was Prime 1.
I don't think I saw that. I remember watching somebody trying to do Prime 2 low percent and like trying to do some out of bounds glitch.
Yeah,
for,
well,
hours.
he was stuck on. It wasn't an out of bounds glitch. I think it was just.
That was the same one I was watching.
Yeah, he was just trying to do this trick for like. It had to be 2 hours.
See now, if I tried low percent, it would be an unmitigated disaster. So I'm, no, there's no way. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to drop power bombs. What is going on here?
Experiencing lag.
I know.
Alright, nice. I got
There
to
we
see
go.
it.
That was so lame. Alright, number 2. There we go. That one was
Do power do like bombs give you like 0?
Yeah, when you know how the gravity shit, they don't hardly do anything again.
yeah, they give you no boost whatsoever.
Power bombs are for lag purposes only.
Exactly.
This is a really good game.
Oh, it's
No, not Super Metroid.
I
Super
forgot
Metroid
that
was a game I
existed.
played before.
being able to just jump off of a which is really awesome. The only downside is that they didn't put any online multiplayer components on any of the like 360 or PS3 versions.
Really?
Yeah, that was what kind of stopped me from buying it.
Like, what's the point?
I don't know, but yeah, that stopped me from buying it for a while.
They
So
didn't
now
want
that's
to
super
program
cheap.
any net code. Oh, so like not non-local multiplayer.
Somebody wants to know if you're going to do La Mulana for the bonus stream.
I could, but put it on their computer.
Oh god!
When was the last time you played it?
A couple months back, but I still remember the route.
He's been doing attempts. Like,
Yeah, on and off.
Can I even make it over here? I don't think I can. I think I'm pretty well stuck.
Well, then at least two PSP controllers adapted.
That hasn't happened in so long.
Okay, so if super late at night nobody's doing anything,
Yeah.
I'll do lava.
Well, to be honest, I'm planning on sleeping in the stream again. So.
Oh, okay.
well,
So, but that's-
you're gonna be sleeping with La Mulana music going.
And lots of jam.
Not until not for at least a couple more hours.
Bats.
Although I'm making RBO look hard, apparently.
Nothing else I can do tomorrow.
Now I want to see what
That's
La
cool, man.
Mulana
This is
happens.
good. This is
when
a
the
lot
guy
of people
sits on
with
top
their-
of that.
Yeah, it's true.
I wouldn't dare to do this.
Oh, it's not that bad. I think you
Except for
can
the
pull it
Ridley fight. Except
off. Oh, yeah, the Ridley fight is falls me.
What you looking for?
Looking for a Nintendo 64 memory pack.
Morphing and jumping.
How does that make you?
Oh, yep, there it is.
I
Right next to the GameCube controller.
the graphics.
Hey, Rafe, can you get that memory pack that's
Kinda
right
complex.
next to the
With all the
GameCube
travel
controller?
games.
It's right over the plate.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Basically, the game thinks you're standing on solid ground. Lets you jump again.
You come out of the grapple swing in a crouch, which is normally not.
No, that happens all the time in here, actually.
But it's
I mean,
special not
I mean,
What?
It's just, No, I mean, like the crouch happens after any grapple swing, even if you're not underwater.
Is that power pack tasty there?
Yeah. I thought you were like eating my power pack.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I meant memory pack. There's a power pack came to mind.
Yeah, dude. No, Sandra World Smash Ball was the tastiest game on there.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
We can have an impromptu Sandra World Smash Ball tournament.
Oh, we could.
What is
so
this?
grand.
What is this circling around me crap? Come here, stupid dog. Come on.
Wow, it's
What are you doing?
perfect orbit. That's amazing.
That was awful. Okay,
Wonderful luck. I don't know what you're talking about.
that was the dumbest thing ever. Get up there. Come on.
That guy thinks you're tasty. We all suspected, but now we know this even is tasty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, at least if I get stuck, it'll be quicker to die. One of the important things is not to be turning when you hit this hole.
Yes.
That's
Instantly go to the bottom.
that's the thing I forgot not to do last time. That's okay.
What's even better is when you shine spark in the sand.
Oh yeah.
That's what
No, what's even better is when you shine spark coming out of Speed Booster, like right there at the Rise of Lava. Yeah. No gravity suit to help you out there.
That level was actually one of my hardest in the run, so I had to get through it like that.
Alright, guys. It's time for some good old fashioned Dragon.
Old fashioned, yeah, this is how everyone fights him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Old fashioned. Yep. And
By the way, I'd like to point out,
double churned. Oh man.
What happened to my world?
Champion over.
Did it die? No.
No,
Lights
it's...
on. By the way, I would like to point out that that is beyond my reach. So.
Oh.
Try flicking the. Yeah.
Okay, well. That makes no sense. Oh, actually, just so.
Also, getting out of this room is way out of my reach.
No.
Like I said, the two
Why did that happen?
You look very tasty. And
Let's see if we get
Okay,
this.
I don't know. I've never seen it do this before.
Alright.
Okay.
Step 1 is complete.
Definitely old fashioned. I remember Crystal flashing as a kid right here.
Yeah. Oh man. Just get up to the top. Stop whipping me.
he doesn't.
I don't know if I have enough energy. Maybe. We'll see.
It only took like 2 energy tanks.
Yeah.
Remember that trick?
I use it all the time.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's cool.
Yep.
That is my favorite.
So I don't care about all that.
How many characters? Oh, yeah.
It's not like this room is on fire. So now we get the interesting part of how he's going to get out of here.
Sorry. It actually is interesting as far as what he's doing.
Alright,
Even that.
Ta-da!
Okay, so that's like step 2.
Yep.
Yeah, let's turn that off. This is where things get really interesting in the boring definition of the word.
and this is for those of you who like Angry Birds.
Well, that bird is really angry. That is the angry.
I have to get stuck in a standing position.
You just like punch him and then
Pimple.
no parts? Like what? This game rules.
It's a good thing we have something to watch.
That makes up for the new months.
Oh man, that is a trick that he's doing. Yeah, that ruined.
That's some sweet trailer action.
So,
Another thing that I can't read.
I'm glad there's this bird on the screen.
For those of you watching Super Metroid, please tune into Rayman.
That was a pretty great.
I've seen him going for like minutes. Like,
That's right, Kajarn. I did the easy way. Did the easy Dragon kill.
Hey, it's Metroid 1.
It actually is, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Where's the secret world?
Yeah. That was like the fun thing to do at Metroid after you beat it as a kid.
We need some trance music.
Way too fast.
Oh.
It's a chill club.
My tempo is actually kind of along the lines of that.
Oh, I don't think I ever updated. I think
It's almost like Carol of the Bells.
I think the Twitch broadcaster still says Quest 64.
Whatever. Close enough.
That's basically what we're playing.
Totally.
64 quests.
It's what we wish we were playing.
Yeah, it does still say Quest 64.
What? Why is my Wiimote doing this?
That's so weird.
It's you. Either that or
Anybody got a coin?
Here, let me see if if it's just
Coin.
somehow batteries ran out or
I
something.
actually left that on its table.
I have like a coin. Like that you can use. Give me a sec.
Oh, I think the Kubo wagon might have that.
I have 0 coins right now.
And actually, let me put this back on real quick.
Alright.
Go past the screen.
Okay, heads up.
Okay, I guess somehow this
I'm actually on the
Wiimote.
screen right now. He's actually
Okay, so if you look at the
Okay,
video,
Rayman
I'm
Origins it
actually
is.
2 screens above where this
Yeah.
is.
Ah, I do see that.
Thank you. Awesome.
There we go.
So
Ooh.
Yeah, fancy stuff.
So your actual position was different from your apparent position.
Yeah,
Because the camera didn't know better.
pretty much.
Cameras know things in games?
Most cameras are pretty useless.
because Deer Force wanted you to learn where your position was on the map and not pay attention.
Air Force did not think their map was respected enough.
Yeah.
Fantoon time?
The rest is a joke, right?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much all over at this point. The rest of it's a formality. I mean, I can still die from the brain without too much effort.
Well, that's why you're gonna put a little bit of effort in, right?
Yeah.
What is this effort thing?
I'm in game.
By the way,
Yeah.
you want to turn that thingy back on. Here, it's pretty useful for getting through things. That was incorrect, sir.
That's not good.
Okay. Now I might actually like Crystal Flash or something if I get down all that. We'll just fill it over here. What is this missiles that you're dropping?
Well, you've used missiles, actually.
Hush.
Not full.
I don't want missiles though. I want the big purple thingies.
Don't those cactus guys like mostly drop supers though when you kill them?
Yeah, they mostly drop super. I don't care about supers. I care about health.
Right.
I mean, I just want to get up to like 5 tanks or something.
Yeah.
I need that. Oh, that was interesting. Shooting the grapple beam and hitting. I mean, I guess whenever you hit something with the grapple beam, it like kind of freezes you your momentum. I wasn't expecting to do it right there.
So you only had like 3 deaths, right? Well,
Can I get up there? Nope.
I just even getting through
Up
already
there.
without the gravity suit.
Sometimes I love how the screw attack doesn't take out frozen enemies, and sometimes I really, really hate it.
And then you play Metroid Zero Mission.
You're like, I wanted him to be frozen still.
And then it gives me the space jump, and I'm like, I want a wall jump though.
I never quite understood why they took away the wall jump once you got the space jump.
They're like, you don't need
That's
that.
like fusion too.
I probably could have like killed them on the way down.
Oh, that's right. You have to switch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have space jump too. You have space jump. Oh, what? Lame. This guy sucks. Get him off. What? Not in Metroid Fusion or Zero Mission? Good Jordan. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't know. Fuck.
Oh.
Far too fast.
I really probably should have jumped through. Okay, with this crazy Jeff.
Too bad.
So the low battery warning? Or?
Nah. No, it's just text messages.
I've like been wall jumping this whole time. And you would think I didn't know you could do that with space jump in this game. That's kind of
Well, I don't know. I like wall jumping much better. It's more.
As you can see, this level's
I think it's a little faster too.
No, wall jumping is definitely a lot faster than space jumping. Except underwater, it's actually faster to space jump. Because underwater, you only have to wait 4 frames after letting go of your jump in order to be able to jump.
Yeah, somebody was yelling at me in the
that was good, Jordan.
Yeah. No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was somebody. I think it was somebody else.
No, I remember him pretty much explicitly saying that this guy doesn't know that you can basically instantly space jump underwater.
But there might have been 2 people.
Maybe. I mean, he was being nice about it. Like, he wasn't calling you names or anything.
No. Overall, chat was being pretty understanding about my terrible performance.
I mean, I think it's about 4 frames. I don't know. Actually, interesting thing is, I found the value that determines when you can space jump, and then I looked at Kajardan's memory map, and he didn't have that value listed. He thought it was possibly for miscellaneous sound stuff. So, yeah.
Is the water not even there?
No, it's not.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Also, Desi just came out of a door that's closed.
Yeah, you're not supposed to come in this way normally if you couldn't tell.
So I'm guessing the water load was.
Whoa, what was that? That wasn't normal.
Well, it's like normally, there's supposed to be water in those rooms there, but for some reason it's not there. I guess it's not there
okay.
for kill fat
10
for
cents.
some reason. If he's still watching.
Yeah, if he's still watching. He misses my RBOs like all the time, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's missing this one.
Who's what?
Archangel.
Yeah, he said he'd donate 10 cents for every blue door that he gets with the super missile. And so during the actual run, like, most of them were during the end sequence when he had 65,000 supers.
Cheater.
Oh,
Nice.
love it.
Well, I don't know how it's pronounced, so I just go with Kajardan, which is like how it's spelled.
Kajardan.
Probably Kiarden or Carden.
Maybe it's Bob. I don't know.
Pronounced Bob.
So what other runs besides RPO can you actually like make use of that trick in?
You can do it in GT any percent. And I think that's about it.
Is that like a mariachi band?
Apparently that's like a famous singer. I'm not aware of him.
I need the soundtrack of my life.
Oh. Could have gone into a sweet mockball there. I did not.
You need to call that.
Oh, okay. Apparently you haven't been answering these text messages.
Yeah, because my phone screen is dead. Completely dead.
But he decided to call me because your screen, because you weren't answering texts.
Stop being a pain in Ray's neck, jeez.
I just think it's funny that he would text him and call me and not the other way around.
Sweet. Hopefully you pronounce Deseret like I do. Apparently I pronounce Kajardin the same way that Kajardin does. What am I doing? I always forget to just, like, screw attack those blocks.
Wait, you're not Desiree T?
I'm
When
Desi
I
Ray.
first saw your name, I had no idea how to pronounce it.
It's like Deseret, but with a K at the end.
Yeah. It's like, Desiree too. Okay, cool. God.
And only people in Utah really get that, so it's okay. Because it's a Utah.
It's a
Yeah, I'm
Utah
like a
accent.
California bumpkin guy or something.
Otherwise, you can just pronounce it resurrect with a D. Works as well.
It's the most disturbing thing ever.
I kind of like it.
That kind of
It's
kind
kind
of
of
reminds me of
Earthworm Jim.
yeah.
I was gonna say, it reminds me of, yeah, that's exactly what it's
Well, I am so sold on this game. Too bad I bought like too many games from last year.
Yeah. I think I may take a copy of it. I probably bought way too many more games than you have.
What?
Wow. What? He is a champion.
So what happened there is I accidentally hitboxed him. I shot him right as I was passing through him. So he had invincibility from my speed booster. I meant to
That's
shoot
what my
just
console
slightly
works.
earlier so the goal would have been
154.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get those.
So this one's gonna be super hard.
Did that take 3 or 4?
Yeah, for sure.
It took
That was
4.
kind of a slow, quick kill, but
Desi, he doesn't want.
So we're now, what, 2 for 8?
Oh, hey, great.
well, this is the 6th marathon, so
Yeah.
it'll be 2 for 7. Unless Super Metroid has been done twice. Oh, you did 100% for a bonus stream once, didn't you? Was
Yeah,
that,
I did
was
it for
that
the
an
first
AGDQ?
AGDQ. I did it for a bonus.
Okay.
I think I don't remember what my time. I tried to do 100%, and then I think I missed.
So yeah, he might be right.
I didn't have the grapple beam for the spring ball, and I couldn't
I'm
get
awful again.
the ceiling jump trick, and I think I
Oh, you got 97%?
it was something like that. I think
That's funny.
I forgot one missile, and then the missiles like above into the left of the starting ship, where you have to drop down through the floor and you have to like land right in the center. I screwed that up, so I missed one of them, and then I forgot one random missile somewhere else. I forget, so it was like a 97%.
Well, at least it wasn't 99%. That's the worst kind of 100% run.
Oh.
It's even worse when you're like absolutely certain it's at 99% and it's at 98%. That is pretty bad. You're like, whoa!
Oh, one time Frozen Cup did a 100% run that ended up being a 91% run.
How do you even swing
I
that?
don't know.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought 91 was like the new 100.
It's going in it.
Close enough. The 91.
What? Oh my gosh.
So this is the world where you skip every single level?
No, this is actually World 9. After this, I do the last 2 levels of the world. And then the next level, I skip the first 3 before I play the final level.
Oh, wow. Jeez. A lot of skipping.
Yeah, so the last 2 worlds of this game are pretty boring other than the disco level.
Disco level. I have not seen that yet, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, if anybody wants to dance, they should get in this room in the next 15 minutes.
What prevents you from just skipping every level? I mean,
You need 130 of those little pink faces up in the right corner. You need 130 Electoons.
Okay.
So, and there are about a third of the levels in the game that you cannot skip because they're either tutorials, bosses, or they're these specific other levels. This is the last one where I actually need Electoons, so I get 4 more here, which gives me the 130 to get into the final boss level.
So there's water here, but there's none in Torium whatsoever.
Do you like how they set the doors and you hit them sound like sad, sad cows?
It sounds like you're knocking the air out of the door, which is funny because there's an eyeball.
That's what both those games have in common. Eyeballs on doors.
Yeah, their games are a lot.
That's why we played it together.
Yep.
It's our beating up doors block.
It's a great door, though. Isn't it?
Well, it'll turn blue in a second.
Yeah.
Alright, so this guy got an absolutely atrocious.
How far are you from beating?
Probably within 15 minutes. Are we gonna time?
It'll be really close. I was thinking if it was going to be longer. Then
It'll be close if
I
he dies
do
to
some
Mother Brain.
miscellaneous glitching.
Yeah.
What's my stats time?
I'm such a poop butt.
What's my time right now?
157.35.
Okay, I mean that's I died a couple.
Okay, this room I'm going into without a heart. This is totally.
All in all, though, it was pretty good. I mean, you only died like once in kind of an expected area,
Oh,
or two times rather in an expected area.
oh, quit trolling me.
Oh, so you have to get all the lumps for that room.
Yeah, you have to hit all these fish, which all these little spike balls are completely random. Oh, okay, good. I get a good pattern. Okay, so and get it freaking. Where am I? I am stuck.
Oh.
Where I lost myself. I'm so tiny.
Yeah, the sprite is really.
It's because the Wii version is like, hey, I'm the
Wow.
Wii version.
Hey,
sucks.
SD only. Woo!
Hey, you can do 480p. That's extended definition.
That's stupid.
Okay, gosh. I absolutely hate that bonus kick. It's the last one I get in the game.
I actually do this. What can happen against Mother Brain is if I get hit by her ketchup attack, which is the ketchup attack.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Yeah, she has ketchup fries and what, onion rings?
What?
Yeah.
Shake?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does
What a rip-off.
does a ton of damage, and you have a lot of time to react.
So, yeah, I don't actually need to change anything. Oh yeah, no, I need to take off the screw.
Oh yeah, you can't skip
Oh,
the
you
other
still
types.
don't have any of the other suits.
Yeah.
I just noticed that you still don't have any of the suits.
Correct?
Yeah, I still don't have to do this. That's right.
Unneeded, unnecessary.
Totally unnecessary.
We already proved that Samus was acid resistant during the marathon. Not even in the suit.
Yeah. So it turns out there may have been like one person out there that didn't like that hack. So David Balls, I'm sorry. It won't happen again. He'll live.
Just a man.
I don't think. Oh, okay.
I wasn't around for you. What was the thing? Alright.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it was pretty funny for a one-time thing.
Yeah.
That shine spark.
Emphasis on one time.
Yeah.
Never again.
So bad.
Yeah. it was absolutely awful. But funny.
So this is the last of the 4 bosses that I need to defeat to get into the final world.
By the way, for people who are wondering, the loser of the Athena race will probably be playing Red Zone tomorrow. The other loser will be playing Subterranean tomorrow.
Wait, there were 2 losers?
No,
There's always 2 losers in an Athena race.
Unless your game crashes, you lose.
8,
You can't win playing Athena.
9, 20. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay. That was good enough.
That guy was happy.
Yeah, when it breaks leg, there's like 2 energy tanks worth of damage to you. That was super. That's a lot. Yeah.
Well, you're supposed to have the gravity suit by now, so it would have been quarter damage. Basically the red ring.
Yeah. I would have loved to see the missile.
But who needs
That's what the recorded videos are for.
Indeed.
But then I'd have to go and find
Lazy.
So this is the other method that was in contention for being used against fucking Rain. It's the stand-up glitch. All it requires is having between 700 and 999 health when she does her hyper beam on you. Oh my god! I don't think that first one actually hit. So 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, it's also the murder beam.
I don't really need to count. So anyway, yeah, don't have the Vardy suit on and have between 700 and 999 health when she hyper beams you. And then you just get up and kind of stay in the air when the game tries to make you kneel. Which happens like at 4 different times. I'm not too sure. Something like that. All I know is I jump and it works. Actually, I think there's really only 2 triggers that I need to worry about. So I'm doing a really, really slow stand-up right now. I mean, it's not good at all. We'll just kind of stand there. There we go.
But your suits get blasted off by this point anyway.
No, you keep the suits.
You're thinking of a different game.
I am. Yes, I am. That's what I mean. I now know my mistake.
Yeah, I mean, you're thinking of a different game. Seriously, redesign is so bad.
We give you half an hour to get out, and you're gonna hate it.
Yeah, that's not really that hard to do if you learn the timing of the text. Like right in the middle of immediately, you hold left and run.
So
and
what's
then
all
you
the
jump.
death abuse for?
This is all to just skip through the next 3 levels to get to the final level because I've collected all the elections I need.
Oh, okay.
If he dies 8 times in a single level, it lets him skip it.
And that's normal built-in game functionality.
Yeah, that's normal for the game.
It's, man, you're pretty bad. You want to go try out
Yeah.
a different one?
Man, you look awful.
100% run.
So it's like doing the mercy kill and explosion man.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, which games were Mercy Kill this marathon?
Number 1, First Class,
Die Hard.
Shinobi.
Well, Scheinhardt wasn't so much a mercy kill, it's just he knew he was only going to give it 1 try, so that's not quite the same thing.
Sure it is.
What else? There's one other one.
Yeah, Quest 1 is Zelda.
Yeah, he did really well right up until the end, and then
Alright,
Ganon just
and
pulled his ass off.
I told Chronicies in SMW that I would save the animals for her, so Well, I actually do it this time.
Oh wait, you didn't save the animals in that run?
No, I shot the door open and then I left.
Wow.
See, he's saving the cannon.
But they donated to save the animals?
No, they
donated
decided
to kill the
not.
They donated to
Yeah, and
motivate them by like thousands and gazillions of dollars for it.
Wow.
No,
That's the first time in it?
Nope,
No, I
second
know.
time. They did it at AGDQ also this year.
Yeah, well, see, the last, the first
the
2
crowd's been
times...
gaining their senses. Time.
2:05:06.
Okay, well, I'm done. So. Thank you. And that should be 48%.
So, Spike,
So
what
what's your best
are you
aim
doing?
game?
Land of the Living Dead?
117. This shouldn't really get that close to it. It like might be a 120, 121, maybe even a 125. I don't know.
So how close are you, Spike? Are you already on time?
Yeah, I'm entering the final level, which is actually the longest level. It's like 8 minutes. So
Okay, so I have enough time to like.
Yeah, you're fine.
Step out, take a shower, grab the bike.
In case people were wondering, I have made an all levels route where I get a different 130 Electoons, but I play through every level. So, in case you don't like skipping half the levels.
You also need 100% for
Oh,
the true
119,
final level
okay.
of this game, like a bunch of other kind of games, but yeah.
Say what?
You also need like a full 100% for the true final level, which is like slower than Living Dead, I think.
Yeah, right. Which I'm also trying to
What was
plan
that?
out a
145?
100% route.
Or
If I want to get like
Yeah.
Carl Sagan try
Oh,
and
119,
stupid
okay.
Yoshi's Island or some stuff.
Yeah, because I've seen Land of the Living Dead, and that level does not look forgiving in the slightest.
Like, oh, you have to climb all the way back up and then the dance.
Yeah, I have to beat these 2 mini bosses and then the dance scene.
That guy looks pretty cool.
Okay, it's a mecha version of the first boss. That's cool. Oh man, a boss rush in a Rayman game.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's like. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just a 2-boss rush. Yeah, it's like you were thinking they were going to do all 4 of the bosses you fought. No, they just like quit halfway through.
Yeah, we don't need to.
The dude needs to smash his head.
He's got a only hurts himself. Oh, right, is that guy? Yeah, I'm waiting for that noise. Somehow that's
Soul Blizzard is one of the guys here.
It's not quite as funny.
Yeah, Sky Blazer is something else entirely.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I didn't kick for some reason.
He's 26.
Apparently, I did not press kick. Let's press kick this time. Sweet. That works better.
Good old.
Good, it shows you're in the gravity suit. You never thought that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, so what was his in-game, or his in-game count?
119.
Alright, for those of you who like dancing. They made this apparently just to make fun of Just Dance.
really.
Yeah, they said that's what Michael Ansel said in an interview.
So what's,
What was your guess, Dusty? 40?
you said your
Oh,
was
yeah,
47, right?
Like I have 46 written down on my route, but I think the lowest I've done is 47. So, not that percentage really matters, unless you're going down to like 27%.
Yeah, what's the task to? Is that
That's
27?
27. It's totally amazing.
Someone's going wrong.
I don't know.
This is you dancing with the main bad guy.
Rayman looks a little worried.
He doesn't even have knees.
That's okay. It doesn't matter.
How many do the Charleston have knees?
Hey, you still knew it was the Charleston.
Was there somebody else on deck? I'm just kind of curious. Like, I mean, I know people have ideas, but
Well,
I don't know if anybody is. That's why I'm asking.
what we really
Who's on
need
deck?
is the...
Or who? Like who?
Yeah,
is some-
I vote Trank.
Yeah, Trank doing
Frank
bombs
playing,
levels.
I don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Yes! I need to position myself a computer
Well, you need a computer with V on it.
I've got the flash drive. I don't have the level though.
That's okay. We can get that in a second.
Wow, this all looks like, hey, guess what? You know that game we made, Rayman 1? Yeah,
I should check for donation.
I'll play something when he gets tired of it.
Yeah, I'll watch Ron play something.
Ron could play Ninja Gaiden.
He could.
Yeah,
And
I
there's
feel like
always
playing something
the,
I'm confident at for a
There's
while.
always the chicken extras.
Yes, actually, yes.
Of course, I think you'll need to find the person who bought it at Fun Unlimited because I forgot to bring it back.
Oh, I already
Seawolf?
broke the disc.
Seawolf.
Dang.
Alright, now unfortunately, to end this game, you can't actually speed this part up at all. It's just an auto-scroller.
And you won't just skip it?
Yeah.
Well, go for high score then.
Score, Ron, go!
This is now a shmup.
Well, yeah, it actually is. Wait, so which computer are we using?
Well, if we're gonna do V, I guess we could use my laptop, but I don't have I don't know if I have an updated version of V on here.
You're just fine. I've got it on drive in my pocket. So
Yeah, we just need to get the level.
there it is.
So it'll take like 5 seconds. I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure that HDMI cable is still down there. Hopefully it is. I don't know where it's at.
Wow, somebody did not like Super Mario.
I noticed that.
Was this done during the marathon?
I don't know.
I don't know this Kamikaze said he had like a rough run of it. I'll just...
Oh, I didn't see that thing. Go back.
Did he? Oh, that's right. He like bit into it, didn't he?
He did?
That's what I heard. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up with something
I
else.
can't eat a Game Boy card. I'm telling you. I'm not made for that.
Come on, they're perfectly
I thought I
healthy.
had some weird rage sometimes. That takes the cake right there. For breakfast, dude. He did it just Super Mario Land so he can learn all the secrets apparently. Wow.
Did you see that? He eats Super Mario Land for breakfast.
He ate part of his cart.
Did you actually swallow it?
I hope not.
I really hope not.
Yeah, I imagine that. What's up?
No, I thought Oyama was weird for like eating his controllers, but
Controllers are like the dirtiest part of the console.
Yeah. So we got a $1 from James Rodriguez. Suggestion for race next year: Crazy Bus versus Color a Dinosaur.
That would probably be pretty good.
Wait, Color a Dinosaur or Crazy Bus left only or Crazy Bus right only?
It just says Crazy
it'll
Bus.
be left only versus pushing a button.
Yeah, we have to see which one turns out truly faster. And it'd be time from power on of the console. It has to be. So nothing crazy about something.
Color Dinosaur.
Again, even though I'm shooting at various things on this ship, you cannot speed up this part, unfortunately. So it's kind of a lame thing to end a speed run on.
Well, it's in typical Kirby fashion. Wait, this is in the Kirby.
Oh, does that have to hit a certain point or something? Before?
Yeah, I'm actually about to hit the time. Yeah, just here some.
Yeah, I don't know if we got it.
No, it's fine. And time.
That's a
2:15:38.
2:15:38. That was actually pretty good. I just my controller stopped twice. I had to go out of the room once and we include the cutscene. Actually, that was probably pretty close to my record run. So, that's good. So anyways, and that's how the game ends.
Yup, unless the budget.
And we go back to sleep.
Pretty much. Sounds good.
I like the ending.
I like that this game sold well enough that it's actually getting a sequel. That makes me happy.
Yeah, Rayman Legends.
Yeah, that's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
learned like, oh hey, we should keep.
I've
this
never
TV.
played the game, but I can tell you I'm inclined to buy it now.
6 months later, we're gonna be in a game store. And I'm gonna buy a copy. There's gonna be 2 of them. I'm gonna go ring it up first, and then you're not gonna get a copy because there's only one.
This happened with Spy Fiction, by the way.
Alright, now I'm just going to show the Land of the Living Dead, which is like the final secret bonus stage that you unlock.
Ooh, you are gonna show it.
Yeah, it's only like 3 minutes, so
Alright.
assuming I don't die. So
Yeah.
again,
that's
hopefully I can one life this. So
that'd be cool if you can.
Are you scared?
Well, all I'm gonna say is that this playthrough will last as long as my patience lasts, or shorter.
Or shorter. I like that.
It will last.
Oh, you might as well put your thumb around it.
Mm-hmm.
So get it in the right folder.
Load up that virus right now.
let's see here. I'm going to borrow this nunchuck because this randomly glitches out.
Wow, this is really warm. I'm like a cat and I'm just so attracted to this.
Yay!
What do you got to do with your runs?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, that was a nice run by both of you. Even though I really only knew anything about the one game.
Yes.
It was actually, if it wasn't for this, I actually would have had like a 212 there or something like that.
Yeah, and what's your best? Like 211?
Yeah, 211.58.
Oh,
yeah, it
yeah.
was actually.
Yeah.
I pretty much, other than like the second to last level where I died like 4 times. Okay. So, here's Land of the Living Dead. Here's what you unlock.
Yeah, the soundtrack in this game is
It's
awesome.
It's got some good tracks and
I
some.
need to get the soundtrack. It's so weird.
I like how Spike Vegeta mentioned the cow sound when you hit a door.
What am I looking at? It's totally like Western.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think I've actually popped into your stream.
Yeah, I hung on to that second helping hand like a second too long.
This really is like going, hey, yeah, we made that Rayman 1 game a long time ago, just in case you were wondering.
Yeah, the tough part about this section is that you can't go too slow or too fast, or else you'll actually get off the snake. Like, at some point in the level, you have to keep it at a certain pace.
Are there any like checkpoints in the level?
Yeah, there's a checkpoint at quite a few. Like, right there was a checkpoint.
Wow. He's used up like his entire career almost.
Is it bad that this reminds me of Super Meat Boy?
I've been told that.
Where do you keep the folder for the other levels?
We just go into V 2.0. And then scroll down. Oh, just go into data.
Oh, it's data.
And then levels. And then just paste it in there.
If you have enough momentum, you just hop right over those.
Oh man.
And I'm gonna ground pound to skip that
You
part.
have it on your computer now. Congrats.
Yeah.
So I imagine almost every run of this level looks exactly the same.
For the most part, there's really only one variance like, on the next screen. Depends on how fast you want to fall down this pit.
What did you discover?
It makes me scared to 100% of this scene, because I know
They go really well
at the
with
end.
pencils. Banana chips.
I mean, I saw it once before a while back, but I don't remember it being like this.
I actually could have committed death abuse there to change the fire, which I'll show you guys right now because I still Yeah, so you can just like turn off those flames once you hit a certain point. So yeah, I intended to die there. I just wanted to show that off. And here's this boss.
Which is an eldritch abomination.
You paint his nails?
She is, yes.
Gee, wow.
You just messed up her nails. You are in big trouble.
The game has really bizarre bosses.
No eyes.
No eyes. I guess she doesn't need to worry about her nails anymore.
Okay, where's the final boss?
Definitely very platforming.
I feel like the
Wait, should the timer still be running?
Nah, this is a bonus.
It's a bonus.
Just
Oh, okay.
And this is like the very end of it.
Oh, you just popped that.
Alright, there you go.
You just burst her bubble.
She's the 6th nymph who you like released from like her nightmare cage or whatever.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Right.
Alright then.
Well, guess we're switching to V next.
Yep.
Just gonna already put that.
Alright guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah.